What's up? It is Ashlyn Makes Food, and today we are making chocolate dipped pretzels. Let's do this.
You'll want some type of pretzel to dip. I'm using rods, melting chocolate, as well as melting chocolate in colors, and of course Valentine's Day sprinkles. These are essential. I prefer to use parchment paper, but you can also use wax paper.
To melt the chocolate, I'm going to use the microwave and a tall glass. Since I have 3 colors, I've got 3 glasses.
If you'd like your pretzels to taste a little bit more high quality, I would recommend using a chocolate chip or a chocolate melting wafer instead of an almond bark.
These for long dipped pretzels. Yum. When you're melting the chocolate in the microwave, it's going to take a little bit. So you want to do in 30-second increments on the defrost setting. That way it's not cooking it and it's mainly like melting the chocolate. After it's gone through the first time, you'll just kind of stir it up and then pop it back in the microwave for another 30 seconds and keep doing that until it is melted and smooth. Back in the microwave. This is the second time through and it's already starting to get melty. So this probably only needs 1 or 2 more times at 30 seconds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'll show you when it's done.
Once this chocolate started to melt, I realized this was not going to be enough to dip all of the pretzels. So I ended up adding in more chocolate and had to reheat that again for a few more times.
So I just pulled this out of the microwave and it is done. You want your chocolate to be just pouring off of your spoon.
As I dip my pretzel into the cup, you'll notice I spin the pretzel and tilt the cup. This is going to bring all of that chocolate forward, and then spinning it is just going to make sure I get an even coat along every side of the pretzel. After you've dipped your pretzel, you'll slowly pull it out of the chocolate, and if there's too much, you can wipe it along the side of the cup and then also shake off the pretzel to get those excess drips off. You want to spin that pretzel and get that chocolate all over it. For the exact measurements and ingredients, go ahead and check the description of this video and you can find it there.
We finished dipping the first pan of pretzels, so I'm going to set this aside while I continue to dip until my chocolate is all gone. I finished up the second tray of pretzels. This is the first one, and you can see it is all hardened up. So now we get to top it, and we get to make it look super cute.
If you can find pink melting chocolate, I would recommend getting that, but my store only had red and white, so I had to make my own pink.
Okay, the pink is all melted and ready to drizzle and dip.
To drizzle the chocolate, I'm using a fork and just quickly waving my hands over the chocolate, and that's going to make that drizzle. But it didn't really work as good as I had hoped. I think next time I will put the melted chocolate inside of a bag and cut the tip, and then that way I can drizzle just almost like it's a piping bag. Topping your pretzels is where you really get to have some fun with it. I'm just using Valentine's Day sprinkles, but you could totally do whatever your partner likes. You could do crushed up Oreos, crushed up nuts, marshmallows. Have fun with it and make it your own.
We finished the first tray. It's time to decorate the second tray. The faster, the better. I'm gonna use some sprinkles. Okay, why? That was so stupid. I'm gonna do a little double dip, only halfway though. Cute. And top it with some XO sprinkles. Okay, now that one's cute.
If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment your favorite heart emoji.
Do you ever choke on your spit? Because same. And there we go. Valentine's Day chocolate dipped pretzels are done. Way to go. These are kind of a pain to make. So props to you if you made it this far. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more yummy treats. Have a happy day and I'll see you next time.